Welcome back to Chuck Chews, everybody. I'm going to do another recipe out of I guess it's becoming one of my favorite books. Don't know why. As you can tell from all the marks in it, I've got a lot of recipes I want to make in here. But it's the 101 Things to Do with a Cake Mix by Stephanie Ashcraft. This book came out in 2002. I've probably had it since then, but I rarely make anything out of it. But today I'm going to make the cherry chunk cake. You can pause it there and read all that, but for this cake you need 1 chocolate cake mix. You need 2 eggs. Ding ding. There's the cake mix is already in there, as you can tell. Can of cherry pie filling. It wants chopped nuts. I don't like chopped nuts in things like this, so I'm leaving them out. You need 3/4 cup of chocolate chips, already measured out for us, and a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I've never made this recipe, so I'm going to make it exactly like it says, because I can tell you I'm probably would have wanted more chocolate chips or more brown sugar on it. But you pretty much mix this stuff together, pour it in the cake pan, and put the chocolate chips down and brown sugars on top. I don't know whether you should put, it says sprinkle the nuts, chocolate chips, and brown sugar on top. I don't know if those are supposed to be mixed together or put in a layer. I don't know whether to put the brown sugar first and the chocolate chips first and then the brown sugar, or whether I should put this all in a bowl, mix it together, and then throw it in there. I'm thinking if I did that, that might help that might keep the chocolate chips from sinking, you know, kind of like when you put them in flour. But I will cross that hurdle when we get there. But right now, I'm going to get this egg mixed in here a little bit. I got the oven warming up in the background to 350. But yeah, you mix together the cake mix, eggs, and the pie filling. I'm just doing this by hand because I don't want the stand mixer to obliterate the cherries in the pie filling. And it would do it. All right. So let's put some of that in there and see what we got here. This bowl is so old and nicked up. Let's get a roll out of there. Oops. Oh man, I was doing so good about keeping the counter clean too. Oh, that sucks. Oh. Wow, this is going to be a thick cake mix. Ooh, maybe I should have done it in the bigger bowl. Still with me over there? Good. I never know whether the camera ever shuts off on itself or not, because it's done that before. Wow, this is going to be thick. I think I also realized too that every time I bake, I think I seem to have this same shirt on. Go back and look at my other baking videos for me. Let me know if I have the same shirt on. Of course, I say that, and I think I have a couple of baking videos I haven't even posted yet. So we'll see how that works out. Man, there's still a bunch of cake mix down at the bottom of this. This is not wanting to get mixed in. I am doing everything possible to get this out of the side of the bowl. arm's getting tired. I didn't think it was going to be this thick of a mix. Yeah, I definitely don't see the chocolate chips sinking into this. Yeah, still finding some at the bottom. There, I think I got it all now. Alrighty. Well, my intentions was to move the so I'm gonna get a paper towel for that. So I don't mess up the wow, that already stained the countertop. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Alright. Get there. I don't know how these. Oh, oven is done. It's ready. I don't see how these TV people come up with so much stuff to babble about while they're doing this. Put that in the sink. Let's spread this out. Oop, I missed a spot. I didn't get that mixed in. Mix, mix, mix. There we go. I know, I had raw egg in it. It ain't gonna kill me. Hasn't killed me in all these years. It ain't gonna do it now. Wow, this is one thick cake mix. This is more like a really thick brownie mix. It won't stay in the corner. Keeps pulling out of the corner. Get in the corners. Folks, I think that's as good as it's going to get. All right. Now, this is going to be bad because down all over my hands. Now I got to mess with. Now I got to deal with the brown sugar. This is the messy part of it. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, look at that. This book doesn't have any pictures, or it's not very descriptive on its things. It's like one of those church cookbooks you get that just says bake it or do this or do that, and it doesn't really tell you. We got a few cookbooks around here that tells you to bake things, but it doesn't tell you at what temperature or for how long. It just says bake until done. Well, a nice time reference so you know. The dogs will like that. Dog. Alright, let's get these. Oh yeah. This is going to be plenty of chocolate chips. Folks, I have hopes for this one. This is what I got. So let's toss her in the oven and bake it for about 35 minutes and see what we get. Why did I say 35 minutes like that? Don't know. Well, we'll be back in about 35-40 minutes, see what we got. Until then, hold on. It'll be just a few seconds for you, like about 3 or 4. It's been 35 minutes and I just took it out of the oven. It is, I stuck toothpicks in it, came out nice and clean from the middle, which really surprised me with much pie filling and everything else that was in this thing. I thought it would, even done, it would still seem gooey in the middle. Man, this thing smelled really good while baking. I mean, really good. The house smells so good right now. But I'm gonna let this thing cool, and then we'll come back and try a little piece of it here in a little bit. Give it about half an hour here. Till then, we're back. It's been about a half an hour. It feels cool. Sort of feels cool. I wasn't sure whether to try to cut this, scoop it with a spoon. How? I'm not sure how the interior was going to look on it. Let's try this piece. See if I can scoop it out with a fork. It still smells really good in here. I went into the other part of the house, came back, just came back through, and it was like, wow, you can smell it as soon as you're around the corner from the other part of the house. Oh, this is definitely going to be, you're going to have some milk or water or something close by, because I can tell you already, this looks, you love my refrigerator? Makes lovely noises. It talks to you. You could hear that about 2 in the morning. All right, let's see what we got here. A little bit. Well, I haven't got a cherry yet. There we go. Okay. This may very well be my new favorite cake. Oh my God. Yeah, you definitely have to have some milk ready or water, something. I would not suggest a sugary drink with this one. You need water or milk. Milk preferably, I would say. But, oh man, this is so good. This is okay. This is my new favorite cake. Oh God. Usually when I make cakes like this, I give some to the neighbor because I can't eat all of it. I'm not sure he's going to get any of this today. It's pretty good. Yeah. I've eaten some of these. I made some of these cakes that have, I just, you know, they've been okay. They've been good. This one's really freaking good. And as you might have noticed, or not noticed, the cake mix used was a dark chocolate fudge cake mix. Just didn't use a standard chocolate cake mix. I used a dark fudge chocolate cake mix. And the and I used the Toll House semi-sweet chocolate chips on it. And just plain old, and just standard light brown sugar. Oh Lord God, if I'd used dark brown sugar, wow, that'd have been pretty powerful. Hey, I suggest making this one if you like chocolate cake. Cherries, you're gonna love this one, man. And those chocolate chips, wow, they really put a kick into the thing. Well, I'm going to end the video here. If you make this cake and you like it, let me know in the comments below. If you've somehow have ran across this recipe before and made it, let me know that too. Until the next video.